Welcome to my channel. Thank you for liking my page. Keep on liking my page as I'll be uploading a lot more problems. Today let's look at this one where we solve for the unknown theta in the equation 5 times square theta plus 8 sec theta minus 1 equals 0. When we solve this kind of problem, we will need to establish the same ratio throughout. Now when we establish same ratio throughout, we will realize that tan squared theta is same as sec squared theta minus 1. Then we can then say plus 8 sec theta minus 1 equals 0. If you multiply out the bracket, this is what we are having. And then I can then take out the 8 sec theta minus 1 is 0. Then I can then do this. Minus 5 and minus 1 is minus 6 equals 0. Because if you don't establish the same ratio, there's no way you would solve this. So this is then the simplification so far. Now if we want, we can say let k equals sec theta, where we therefore have 5k squared plus 8k minus 6 is 0. We check if they can be factors. Let's check first if they are factors. 5 and 1, 3 and 2, 4, 6. This can't be, because this would be 10, 3 for 7. And our middle term is 8. This can't be. You can think of your 2 and your 3. This can't be. You can think of your 6 and 1. This can't be. Or your 1 and 6. This can't be. So there are no factors. But we need to be very quick in checking if there are no factors. Thanks. So because there are no factors, we will then use the quadratic formula. What is the quadratic formula saying? It says k equal minus b is plus minus the root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. 4ac all over 2a. Now therefore we will then have this k equal minus b. Minus b is minus 8 plus minus the root of a squared minus 4. What is a? What is c? All over 2 by a. What is a? A is 5. What is a is 5. What is c? C is minus 6. Now, this will then be k equals minus 8 plus minus, this is 10. Now I need to simplify that quickly with the aid of the calculator. If I do that with the aid of the calculator, what do I have? Let me put in all these values. Let me put all these values. So this gives 13.565. 13.565. Now this with k will be the plus or the minus. So one value will be positive, the other value will be negative. So I've got 13.565. If I subtract 8 equals that. If I divide by 10, Then the first value is 0,556, 0,557, or K is, the second value is minus 8, minus 8 and a minus 8 minus 13.565 divided by 10. The other value is minus 2.157. So there are two values there. So what do we do with these values? Remember that K equals sec theta. So it means sec theta equals this and sec theta equals that. Now let's take these two values and try to put the sec theta in them. Let me take off this. This means that sec theta equals 0,557. Now I can then simplify and make life simple by saying 1 over cos theta equals, where the cos of theta will be 1 over 0,557, where the theta will be arc cos 1 over 0,557, where the theta will be, I need to use the calculator to quickly say second function cos, then I've got 1 over 0.557, that this gives a math error, and this is then saying it's undefined. So this part is undefined, but I think it's necessary that you show it undefined as it is. So let's check the other side. The other side, remember, it says sec theta equal minus 2.157. Now let's check with this. This means that 1 over cos theta equals 2,157. I'm not taking out the negative. I will explain on why I'm not taking the negative. This means that the cos of theta equals 1 over 2,157, where theta would be arc cos 1 over 2.157. What is this value? This value is second function cos 1 over 2.157 close that. Now this then gives 62.379 degrees. Now this is the time where now I need to explain why is the negative not taken. If we look at the cast rule, where we are saying that cos as a ratio is negative in which quadrants? In quadrant second and third. This is where now we need to get the magnitude of theta, such that if we were to say the cos of that value, then the answer should actually come out negative. But I will show that here. Now it means that when we go to the second quadrant, then the theta would be 180 degrees plus 62.7379 degrees. So what is this? Plus 180 equals. This would be, the plus is in the third quadrant. So this will be 242.379 degrees. This is in the third quadrant where we say the plus. But in the second quadrant, we will say theta is 180 degrees minus the 62.379 degrees. And this then gives 117.62 degrees. This will then be the solution. What does this solution mean? This solution means that if I were to say the cos of 117.62, the answer would be same as the cos of 242.379. But those answers must be negative. Why are they negative? Because in the second and in the third quadrants, cos is negative. But if this was a plus, then this would then be one of the answers, because this value is in the first quadrant. But we will then have to say where else is cos positive, and it will be in the fourth quadrant, where we would say 360 degrees minus this. So in this case, this one only serves as a reference angle. This is just a reference angle which we are using to actually get to the solutions there. So this, I believe, is a very good exam question. Thank you, and keep on following me. Thank you so much.